And we are live here on twitch.tv/ADR1v3. I am starting off with the Pokemon Nuzlocke run here, and I'm hoping you guys are just as excited as I am. Let me just make a few quick updates here to my YouTube channel to make sure that's going. Let me just make sure I tweet out the stream as we see this intro here. Live on twitch.tv/aDrive. Playing. Oh, what happened? Playing Pokemon X Nuzlocke with you. Cool, just tweeted out the stream, and we should be good to go here. Let's get this started. We will hit start and get it popping. What's up, Fate? Thank you so much for checking out the stream, dude. If you guys have any questions for me, just throw them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer. And let's get it started. So here's the intro screen to this game here. And hopefully everything sounds good. Everything should be synced up. I just got this new sweet layout made by my boy from TK, new designer, Nexo TK. He just changed his name to QRN. But here's Augustine Sycamore, and he's going to throw out a Pokeball. And we got the Skidoo chilling right in front of me. So, if you guys don't know the rules of a Nuzlocke, basically there's two key rules. Well, three key rules. The first one is, if your Pokemon faints, you have to put them in the PC box or release them, and you cannot use them again. You can only catch the first Pokemon of each location that you go to. So in this case, you catch the first Pokemon that you get, that are given to you as gifts. You get the first Pokemon you get in the first route, and the second route, etc. But if you kill them, you can't catch anything, and so on and so forth. And then the third rule is you're supposed to nickname all your Pokemon. So I already have a few nicknames that I've already picked out based on some of you guys and your suggestions, and the fact that I got some donations, which leads me to my next point. I'm actually going to be raising some money to try to save for a capture card, so that way I can record in higher quality definition for you guys. So it's a big venture. It's like $500. So I'm hoping to do that at some point. Type down my name. My name is aDrive. So that's what we'll go with right here. And you can see my male character, and hopefully I got my name right. I did. So there's that. And let's get it going. What's up, Tyler? Thank you so much for checking out the stream, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully everything looks good to you, and hopefully you guys are feeling it. I've got the whole little layout here, and it's gonna be super, super sick. So actually the first Pokemon I'm going to get, I've already planned out from the straw poll, is to get a Froakie. I was actually planning on getting Chespin, but the overwhelming majority, 3 people, voted for Froakie, so that's what we're going to do. And that is that. If you guys haven't yet, follow the stream. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm also, like I said, taking those donations to try to raise money to get the 3DS capture card. So I got some sweet donations earlier today. A $5 donation will result in a follow on Twitter, and a $10 donation, I will name a Pokemon after you in this Nuzlocke run, and hopefully they don't die, because that would be kind of messed up. But you look in the mirror, you change out of your PJs into this cool guy, and we're good to go. So let me just change a couple of my settings really quick. I'm going to put my text speed on normal. I'm also going to change my button mode to L equals A, and I'm also going to change my battle style to Set. Set is the harder of the two battle styles. It means after you faint an opponent's Pokemon, you don't have the ability to switch out just because. I will have to switch out manually and have my next guy take the attack. So it's a lot harder, actually, and that's what competitive is. Competitive is played set, and that's what I'm going to do. So Nuzlocke runs are actually really, really difficult. In this game, especially difficult if I don't use the experience share, which is something I'm still considering doing. So we'll see. But you walk out the door, and it's actually nighttime here, so that's that. And I'm sorry, sometimes the dark parts you guys are going to see my camera. I understand it doesn't exactly look the most pleasant, but fortunately there's not much I could do about that until I get the capture card. That's the best I can do. And I might actually try to make this a little bit closer. Just tweak that a little bit. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. And they're just talking to me about how I need to get to the next town, so that is what we will do. And this game, if you haven't played it, it's basically the newest Pokemon game that just came out. They're coming out with a couple new ones this fall, but this game is beautiful. In comparison to every other Pokemon game, this game is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a lot of fun. It's really good. I played through it twice now, so this is Yeah, Fate, the sexy webcam. So I played through it twice now, and this is going to be my third run. I've done a mono bug run, and then I've done kind of a pseudo Nuzlocke, but I ended up failing halfway through. So hopefully this Nuzlocke is a little bit more successful, and I'll be uploading all these parts onto YouTube, as you guys can imagine. So you guys are seeing this on YouTube and both Twitch, so you guys are feeling it there. So they're asking what I want my nickname to be. I'm going to pick my own because their nicknames are terrible, and I'm just going to do Dan because that's my actual name. Fate, it's actually, so it's like 350, you're right, for the capture card, but looks like my camera might have froze. I don't know what happened there. What's going on? Skipping frames. Give me a second. I think there's something going on here. Got a little technical issue. Give me one moment here. Not sure what's going on. Taking too long to encode. Skipping frames. Looks like we're back now. Sorry about that delay. I don't know what happened there, but I think we're good. Let me just close out of a few more programs because I have a couple things running on my computer, and I have a feeling that that's going to be causing some issues. So my preview says it's working fine. If you guys could just confirm that in the stream, that'd be great. Sorry about that little bit of an issue, but we are going to say my name is Dan, and let me just, like I said, close out of everything to make sure I'm doing good here because I don't want it to run into any more issues. All right, cool. So Fate, you confirming that it's back, so thank you for letting me know. Hopefully everything looks good. And yeah, sorry about that little mistake there. So now I get to pick my first Pokemon. So it's either Chespin, the grass type, Fennekin, the fire type, or Froakie, the water type, and I will pick Froakie. As I initially planned, based on the poll, I had planned to pick Chespin, but Froakie was the vote that you guys had. So Froakie's actually pretty cool. And we are going to do this here. Let's do, just give me 1 second to edit this. Properties, remove, add, and let me go to Froakie. So in just a moment, you guys should see a little Froakie appear on the screen now. Hopefully you guys think that's as cool as I do. So we got our first Pokemon. It is a Froakie, and you can see him on screen now. And I am going to name him Mills, after my boy Tyler, for shooting me a donation. I know Team Froakie, he is all about Team Froakie. So the first Pokemon on this Pokemon Nuzlocke is Mills the Froakie, and you can see him in the little Pokeball. Actually, let me just move him ever so slightly to the right, because he's kind of, let's see here. That's the one I want. Let me just move him there. Cool. So we got the little Froakie there. I'm glad you like it, Fate. Really appreciate it. If you guys could tweet out the stream and get other people in here, that'd be great. So we got our little Froakie in here, and they're gonna take Chespin. So one of the cool things about this game is you actually get they learn a water move right off the bat, which is kind of cool. So hopefully don't have any more technical issues. I had too many programs open. I had like my movie preview open and all sorts of stuff, but hopefully it's fixed now. And they're gonna give me the professor's letter. I need to take this back to my mother. This is from the professor. And they're just telling me a bunch of nonsense. But we're about to get into our first battle. And if I happen to lose this battle, then the Nuzlocke runs over and that's it. But I like my chances. So let's just take a look at the Froakie we have. See what we got here. We have, what is that? He's Impish. So that's actually a... Impish is plus defense for special attack, I believe. Is that what that is? Yeah, so actually this is probably one of the worst. Yo, Fire Ultimus, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the shout out if you do give me one. And if you haven't yet followed the stream, I want to check that my little follower notification shows up too. That'd be cool. But thank you so much for checking out the stream, man. So we have Impish Nature, which is actually plus defense, minus special attack, I believe. It looks like the colors are kind of funky on the screen, but either way, that's what it is. So it's actually a terrible nature for Froakie, but that's alright. We will make our do our best here. So what's up, Glossy Posters? Thanks for checking out the stream, dude. I really appreciate it. Let me just do one little thing. Actually, I don't even know. We'll just leave things as is. And we'll get our first battle here. I didn't mean to go into my Pokedex at all. I was hoping actually. Alright, let's go this way. We're going to get our first battle here in just a second. Yeah, Fate. I really encourage playing the Pokemon games, man. I think they're a lot of fun. But alright, so we're going to face off against this Fennekin. And if I lose this battle, then that's it. That's it. The Nuzlocke run's over. But it probably won't lose. And I'll actually do this in the chat. You can see that's the rules for Nuzlocke. You should see that show up in just a second. What's up, Andrew? Thank you so much for checking out the stream, man. I am doing a Pokemon X Nuzlocke run, and I'm having you guys determine, nicknames and stuff like that, and who I pick in my party. And based on your donations, I'll actually be naming Pokemon after people who are donating to me, and all sorts of cool stuff. So, thank you so much. But this is the first episode of the Nuzlocke run. I just started it about maybe 10 minutes ago, and I'm in my first battle, and it looks like it's gonna be a pretty easy win over this Fennekin. Mainly because I have the type advantage, so really it shouldn't have been that hard. So I just hit it with Bubble a few times. Surprisingly, it outspeeds, but shouldn't be too big of an issue. So if you guys haven't yet, definitely follow the stream. I really appreciate it. I'm curious if my follower notification is going to work. I set it up. It might not be working properly, but hopefully it is. So if you do follow the stream, I should see that pop up. And we get our first level, so our Froakie is now level 6, my boy Mills, named after the Great Dysfunction. Shiny Flareon, isn't it like a really bright, like orangey color? So I get the first win, and now I have to go talk to my mom and drop off the letter from the professor, which is basically him trying to pick her up. So I'm gonna run over here and right back into my house. So one thing, while you guys are all in the chat, we have 9 people, which is awesome. While you guys are in the chat, so when I get to the next route and I can catch my first Pokemon, the game automatically forces Pidgey to be the first Pokemon that you run into. Should I catch that Pidgey, or should I do the randomized part of the Nuzlocke and catch the next Pokemon I catch? Because no matter what, you always run into a Pidgey first. That's like built into the game. So I'd either always have a Pidgey on my team, or I could randomly get something, and it could be like a Zigzagoon, it could be, I can't even remember the thing's name, it's a little Firebird, it could be like one of the bug types, like a Weedle or something like that. So there's a lot more possibilities there. So if you guys could just throw it in the chat, I will definitely take your suggestions there, because like I said, the Pidgey is automatic. Like no matter what, you're going to get a Pidgey as the first encounter, and you always get it on the same space. So I tell her I know how to use a town map, and then she does it anyway, so whatever. But let's do this. So we're going to push forward here. Actually, I'm going to move this to the center of my screen so it doesn't look as weird as the Rhyhorn hugs me. Yeah, man, I think the random is definitely the way to go. And oh, you know what I didn't realize actually? No, that should appear. It's above that. Yeah, everything should be good. Yeah, I mean I can't choose if it's a Zigzagoon or not. It's just it's random fire. It's whatever Pokemon I encounter first. So we'll do, based on what's in the chat, we'll do whatever I encounter first after the Pidgey. We won't count the Pidgey as the first Pokemon I run into. Because like I said, it's always going to happen. You're always going to run into a level 2 Pidgey. The only other rule I'm going to enforce in this Nuzlocke is if for some reason I catch a shiny Pokemon on this run, I am going to use it until it dies, even if it's not the first Pokemon I catch. That's the only rule I will break for the Nuzlocke, just because I think shiny Pokemon are really cool. I've actually never gotten to use one in-game. I've caught them after game, like post-game, but I've never used one like while the game was still going. So right here, 2 steps in, I will run into a Pidgey. There it is. Happens every time. And I don't actually have Pokeball, so if it's shiny, it's not. Then that would have stunk. But we're going to send on our Mills. I'm actually going to try to take this guy out really quick and just use Bubble. Should do some decent damage. We're going to have our first trainer battle up here in a second too, so I got to make sure I kind of level up here. I might have to level up a little bit, use a potion, and then take on the Zigzagoon we're going to face in a minute here. So, remember guys, if you are following the stream or checking out the stream, please tweet it out for me. I really appreciate any support I can get. I'm new to doing Pokemon on both YouTube and Twitch, so I'm hoping to try to gain a following doing it. So any support I get is awesome. I'll still be posting COD videos like normal on Twitch and MLG, but I'm hoping to do the Pokemon thing because it's a little bit different. And I got the sweet new layout. So now I'm going to talk to my little friends here, see what they have to say. And they're going to teach me how to catch Pokemon because I haven't been doing this since I was about 7 years old. You found a shiny Darumaka. That's pretty sweet, man. I really wish I was that lucky. I've only found a few shinies so far. Oh, thanks so much, Free Shinies, for tweeting it out. Got a couple hundred followers there, so I really appreciate that support. I will retweet you. So far the shinies I found, I ended up catching, let's see here, I got a shiny Durant once on Black 2, I think, and then, or maybe Black, and then I bred a couple shinies in this most recent game in Pokemon Y. I have shiny Masquerain now, I have shiny Staryu and Relicanth from the fishing shinies, which are pretty easy to get, really. And then I also have a shiny Heracross, which took me a couple hundred eggs to get, but I was really pumped because Mega Heracross is awesome. So here we go. We're gonna get our next Pokemon here in just a second. They're gonna give me some Pokeballs. I'm gonna be able to catch the first Pokemon I find, as is tradition with the Nuzlocke run. And I've already agreed that I'm going to be naming it Owen after Shield Bash, who actually who donated me $5 earlier. So thank you so much, man, for being the first guy to donate to me since I set this up. Like I said, I'm raising money to fund a capture card. So here we go, guys. We're going to catch our first Pokemon. Whatever I run into here, I'm going to catch it. If I kill it, then I can't catch anything this route. So what do we got here? We actually got a Fletchling, which is a pretty cool fire flying type. It actually isn't fire just yet, but it will evolve into a fire type at some point. So let's hit him with the bubble and hopefully not kill him. I'm going to drop his speed there. So actually, because I'm in a Nuzlocke run and because it's really risky to try to kill the Pokemon, it's actually a female, so I'm probably not going to name it Owen. The next male I catch, I'll name it Owen. If you guys have any suggestions, throw in the chat for the name for this Fletchling, and I'm going to need to know like right now, so definitely post it in the chat. Looks like we caught it, so that's our first Pokemon we caught on the Nuzlocke run. So let me just add another little, let's add image slideshow. So please post in the chat what you guys want me to name it while I'm doing this and updating the image. Got my Fletchling. Put him in there. Did I select it? I thought I did. Oh, I did already. Okay. And where is it? Pokemon 2. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way in the top corner. Let's just edit him and move him down to my second Pokeball. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm going to need them pretty soon so I can update my, so I can name him so we can continue on with this run here. So definitely post them really quick. So it looks like we got level 7 here with Mills, which is awesome. And we have a female Fletchling, so any suggestions for the name, definitely throw them in the chat. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to name it Ultimus after Fire Ultimus, because Ultimus is in here, and we'll do that. And you have fire in your name, so I thought it'd be kind of cool. Ultimus. Ultimus. Oh, okay, so you actually just gave me a suggestion, so I'm going to go with yours because it's kind of cool. So we're going to do Furia. I like yours, actually. Let's do yours. I like... Oh, no, I hit... Please ask me to confirm. Oh, I kind of butchered that, actually. I didn't nickname it at all. That was stupid. Oops. I hit the wrong button, man. My bad. Oops. What are you gonna do? So I'll have to revisit that and try to fix that later. The second town you get to, you can actually update their name, so I'll have to do that later. But let me actually... I did not mean to do that. Sorry, guys. I hit the go button because I thought whatever. Anyway, I'll have to rename it. Yeah, you can rename them. Like I said, like one town in, so it's not too big of a deal. Sorry about the Ultimus, but I will make sure to try to rename it after you as soon as I get a chance. So we got a wild Bunnelby here. I'm just gonna hit it with the bubble and hopefully take it out real quick. I kind of want to get him to level 8 before I face his trainer. Just how close am I? Am I kind of close? Can't really tell. No, I'm not even that close. So hit him with that, and then we'll go right now and take on this Zigzagoon here in a second, and hopefully not lose because he's got a Zigzagoon. So let's face this first trainer here. We'll see how it goes. I already broke rule number 3 of the Nuzlocke, where you're supposed to nickname your guys. Oops. Alright, so you get a little 5 Zigzagoon, so I'm gonna hit him with a bubble. Actually, it's kind of interesting because I do have the impish nature, so I should take these tackles a little bit better than I otherwise would. That only did 4 damage, so I should be in good shape here. I just hit it with a couple more bubbles. And I get the speed drop, so I shouldn't have any problems to just knock him out right here with this last bubble. And then we'll be able to continue the forest and catch our next Pokemon. Yep, dropped him, no problems. So, and that's actually going to get me almost a level 8. Didn't quite get there. Not quite there yet. But we're going to go into the forest. And actually, she runs up behind us. Yep. And she actually says she'll heal us whenever we want. So, let's get the potion. And we will be able to catch the first Pokemon we find. So let's send out our Fletchling that I didn't nickname because I'm a moron. And we'll have to name it later. And the first Pokemon I run into is... drumroll. It is another Fletchling. So that's one of the other rules too, is if you already have the Pokemon, you don't have to catch it again. So in this case, I'm actually not going to catch it. We'll catch the next one because I already caught a Fletchling. Unless you guys want me to catch this one, nickname it, and then catch another guy. You guys can post it in the chat if you want. You have about 10 seconds to decide before I kill it. Hit it with a bubble. It's not a fire type yet. But the next Pokemon I find, assuming it's not a Fletchling, I will catch. Because I don't really think there's any point in having duplicates. You guys want to see different guys. I want to use different guys. So I'm going to make the executive decision, just kill it. We'll keep the original Fletchling I have. Oh, you want me to release the other Fletchling? Alright, Ultimus, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. That seems to be the overwhelming decision. Alright, so I'm going to catch this one, actually name this one, get rid of the other one, and we'll catch the next Pokemon I see. That seems to be fair, because I butchered the nicknaming system. So, my bad. But we caught this Fletchling, so let's get the name right this time. So, you wanted it to be named Furiatori, so we're going to name it Furiatori. I'm actually going to pull out my stylus really quick so I don't mess this up this time. And I learned Quick Attack on my Froakie, which is pretty cool. And the first Fletchling got some experience, but we're going to get rid of that guy. So we're going to nickname him, and I'm going to get it right this time. F-U-R-E-A space T-O-R-I. So we got that name as picked by Fire Ultimus, who's in the stream. F-U-R-E-A-T-O-R-I. Looks like I got it right. And we actually nicknamed him right this time. So, that's a lot better now. I'm just going to heal up really quick. And I'm no longer using this first Fletchling. We're going to use the second one now. And let's just take a look at his stats since we're going to be using it for the rest of the game here. And it looks like it's got big pecs, and its nature is mild, which I can't even tell. It's minus special attack plus defense. No, that can't be right. No, plus special attack minus defense. That's what it is. So, and it's only got, I believe, tackle and growl, which you guys can't see. So, not bad. Like I said, we're going to get rid of the other Fletchling. And the next Pokemon I find, I will catch as part of my Santaloon Forest catch, because, like I said, we're going to release that first Fletchling. So, it looks like it's going to be a Caterpie. And if it's a male, I will name it Owen as initially promised. And it is a male, so let's catch this Caterpie here. And while I'm kind of battling him, I will add another, I don't know, I'll check what the nature of the other Fletchling was. Alright, let's type in Pokemon 3. Actually, let me throw the Pokeball here in the meantime, because I should be able to catch him pretty easily. And we'll have to add the Caterpie image. Where's Caterpie? There it is. And we caught the Caterpie. Nice. So Caterpie shows up on the very top of our screen. And let's move him down into the third Pokeball. Not too bad. Make him a little bit bigger. And we're good to go. So now we got my boy Caterpie. It's a male Caterpie. So we're going to name it Owen after Owen Shield Bash. And we're good to go. So now we got Owen the Caterpie. Tori, the Fletchling, and we got my boy Mills, the Froakie. So let's heal up here, check what we have for our guys, and go on with our lives here. So, the other Fletchling that we're going to get rid of, that I'm just going to release, actually had a Bashful nature, which is, I think, a neutral nature. And this Caterpie is Quirky, which is also neutral, I believe. So it's kind of hard for me to see the screen because of the way it's tilted, but... So let's get some action with this Firebird. I believe there's some Pokeballs over here we can go grab. And I will check Twitter here for a brief second. Let me throw out this retweet of Fate. What's up, Antares? Thank you so much for checking out the stream, man. I really appreciate it. Looks like we got a Wild Panpour here. And I'll hit him real quick. He's going to use Play Nice, so I think lowers your attack. So if you guys haven't, definitely follow the stream for me. Just click the little follow button so next time I stream and any other time I stream, any other parts of this Nuzlocke, you guys will be right there with me the whole time, the whole step of the way, as we lose our friends and hopefully gain new ones. Hopefully don't lose anything, but it does seem pretty likely that eventually we will start to lose some of these Pokemon because I'm going to be playing Nuzlocke the hard way, which is going to make things a little bit more complicated. But it's actually a blue monkey. I know the colors get kind of warped because I'm using a webcam, so it's not exactly the best quality in the world, but it's the best I can do right now. The capture cards for 3DS are very, very expensive, so get a solid amount of XP, jump right up to level 5, which is awesome. So he doesn't really get too much of a level up there in terms of his stats, but we can just run over here and we will get this Pokeball. Nice little potion. Not too bad. So, but like I said, on top of that capture card, not to keep bringing it up, but I am collecting donations to raise money for a 3DS capture card. If you guys are interested, I'll throw it in the chat right now, but the link is donate. The link is I'm raising /aDrive, ADRIVE. You guys can donate to me there, and any donation super helps. Throws up on the shows up right on the feed here on the stream, if everything works right, of course. And I'll follow you on Twitter for $5 or more. If you donate $10 or more, I will name the next Pokemon I catch after you, and it's all good. Everyone wins. So we're gonna just kill this Caterpie here in a second, and keep on going, keep on trucking here on this Nuzlocke run. So the lucky part about this is actually there's a lot of cool Pokemon you can catch at the very beginning of the game. There's a lot of new routes, so we'll at least be able to get quite a few guys to start things off here. I'm gonna run right over here. I don't know if there's a Pokeball down here. I don't think there is, so we'll just keep going up here. And my boy Tierno is gonna take on that guy, and then I'm gonna have a battle right here in just a moment with this trainer. So she's gonna give me a Paralyze heal, which is pretty cool of her for just randomly finding that. And we're going to face this first trainer, and I'm just gonna use my Fletchling and hopefully do work with my boy or my girl. My boy Tori. Tori's kind of a guy's name, right? Firebird. I just go with the names you guys are throwing in the chat, so make sure you guys are following the stream for sure. So he's got a Scatterbug. We'll just hit it with a Tackle. And that's going to do a good amount of damage. Not too bad. I actually think it's part normal, part flying, so you're getting a same type attack bonus when you're using Tackle right now until it evolves and gets to Fire Flying. So not too bad. And we're going to take out that Scatterbug, so that's good. Easy kill there. Get some experience and shoot up to level 6. Not too bad. So I know Fletchling is going to be super crucial for my team right now, especially since the first gym is actually bug types. So keeping that in mind, I know that it's going to be very important to evolve this thing as soon as possible. Because it's just going to give me an advantage. Because the idea behind the Nuzlocke is, like I said, if any of your Pokemon faint at any point in time, you're actually in a bad situation because you lose them altogether, and you don't want to do that. No one wants to do that. I don't want to lose any of my guys. So I'm going to take out his Fletchling pretty easily and get some good experience. Take out youngster Joey. Scatterbug is just a bug type, that is correct. When it evolves into Vivillon, it becomes bug flying. So we got that going on. My next trainer, I'm actually going to use this Caterpie, I think. But the problem is, it's actually I believe they have a Pikachu, which could be kind of problematic. We're going to have to gonna have to evaluate the situation because the Thunder Shock is gonna do a lot of damage to me. So I might have to kind of figure something out here because I know there's a trainer up here who has a Pikachu, and I have a water type and a flying type, so it doesn't really seem that that advantageous. You know what I'm gonna do really quick? Let me just rock this boy Owen really quick. You know what? I think I could take him on. It's risky. She has a Pikachu, man. I don't know if I should take her on right now with what I have. I don't know what level it is either. I don't think Owen's strong enough, but we're gonna do it anyway. This is how a Nuzlocke goes. I hope I can take on this Pikachu. It's gonna be tough. Just the type advantage alone. So there's the Pikachu. I think if it's like level 3, I'm good. If it's like level 5, I might be in trouble. It's level 5, so we're gonna hit him with a tackle. He's gonna use Thunder Shock. Hopefully that doesn't take me out in like one hit. Well, it came pretty close, and that's not gonna do anything. And he gets static. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna have to switch to Owen or Mills, and hope I can take this Thunder Shock, or hope he doesn't go for Thunder Shock to begin with, because it's gonna do some serious damage. He uses Tail Whip. All right, that's good. So Tail Whip affects your regular defense, not your special defense, so that's fine with me. So now I'm kind of in a predicament. I can hit him with a quick attack, which is going to do a good amount of damage, or I can hit him with Pound. Either way, it's going to do some damage. Bubble is going to do the most damage because of Stab, but Pikachu is better on the special side. So I'm actually going to go with the quick attack and hope it does at least half and I don't get paralyzed. So it does do enough. He uses Tail Whip. I think I'm in good shape here, guys. I just got to hit him with the quick attack, and I should be fine. I don't believe one Thunderbolt or Thunder Shock is going to kill me. So we take him out. That was close. If he hit me with 2 Thunder Shocks, I was done. I don't know what I would have done. But I'm going to get a lot of experience, go up to level 9, and the Caterpie is also going to gain some levels here in a second. We're going to see. So definitely played that right. Got lucky. Owen goes to level 3, and to level 4, and to level 5. My boy Owen just grew so much right there. So we took out the Pikachu. That was super huge. Definitely tight. I was not very confident in that. That was kind of scary. We almost lost Owen, but he hung in there. Yeah, fate. That's true victory right there. So let's just run through this grass, and I believe, I don't know what this person, I don't think they have a Pikachu. I think they just have a couple random Pokemon. But let me just tweet out the stream really quick while this is loading. Cool. Make sure you guys are tweeting out the stream for me. I really appreciate it. And it looks like they got a Weedle. So I'm going to take on this Weedle with my Caterpie right off the bat here. My boy Owen. And hit him with a tackle. So that did a decent amount. And he used String Shot instead of Poison Sting. So Poison Sting has a pretty high chance. I think it's like 10, but 10% chance to poison. So let's hit him with another tackle here. He's going to hit me with the Poison Sting. Now he's faster. It only does 1 damage and doesn't poison me, so that's good. And I almost take him out. So one more tackle will definitely take out this Weedle. And that's going to be it for that Weedle. Oops, just like tweak that a little bit. So Owen gets some experience, and it's going to be a Bunnelby. So I'm going to try to train these guys as evenly as possible. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube after the fact, feel free to leave comments letting me know if there's any special nicknames you want me to do or anything like that, and I will do my best. But definitely come hang out in the stream next time. Follow me on twitch.tv/adr1v3 to check out the next time I'm streaming Pokemon. I might actually be doing some streams on mlg.tv/caliber at some point too, which would be really, really cool. But that's a work in progress. Thank you, Fate, for retweeting there. I appreciate it. Any help I can get is great. Actually, I'm not in Skype right now, but let me open up Skype while I can here, and I'll see if I can get some of my teammates on Team Caliber to tweet out the stream for me. This Bunnelby should be going down here any second to this Caterpie. All right, we got Skype now. And we didn't get any levels there, but that's alright. So let's just jump into Let's do that. So easy win there. Let me just go into the Team Caliber chat. There we go. And let me just copy and paste it into the other chat too. Hopefully that worked. It did. Cool. So we're all set there. I don't have to bother on that. And I think there might be a Pokeball down here. There is. So let's grab that. And then we'll also heal up in just a second. Because I have the luxury of healing while I'm in this forest. So it's a good like kind of way to start things off. Especially on the Nuzlocke run in case something goes wrong. And I start to get pretty low like Owen was. Owen almost dropped the ball there. Taking that Thunder Shock with only 4 HP at level 2. And really came up clutch. So while... What's up, Rusher? Thanks for checking out the stream, man. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, follow. Obviously, I followed you. So... Yo, Glossy, that's sick, man. I've been meaning to check out your stream. Last time you tweeted at me and told me to check out your stream, you didn't actually link the stream. So, like, I didn't know how to get to it. But, so it looks like we're finished up here in the forest. We're about to leave. The way Pokemon move, it's incredible. Show off the spirit when I'm dancing. And Santaloon City. So, we're going to head right out of here. We just finished up in the Santaloon Forest. Now we're going to Santaloon City. Just going to check my Skype really quick. Warza is going to check it out. So pumped about that. So Warza, if you joined in here, I really appreciate it, man. Definitely throw me a follow on the Twitch because I appreciate that. Hey, you like my shirt? This is what I wore to work, actually. So typically I stream in whatever I wear to work, but so we're talking about what we're gonna do. So they're saying they're gonna challenge the gym leader, which is what I am going to be doing as well. Fancy shirt hype. So I'm gonna get the adventure rules. I don't even know what that is. And let me just post a couple things in the chat. There you go. So they're asking me what I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to go catch my 4th Pokemon here in just a second. I'm going to save the game just because. And we're going to get rid of that 2nd Fletchling. And the first Pokemon I run into right here on this route is going to be the first Pokemon I catch, as long as it's not something I already have. And it is another Fletchling, so we're not going to catch that. Because I've already done this a few times. I keep running into Fletchlings, so we're gonna run from it and just catch the next Pokemon I find, assuming it doesn't kill me first, because it's kind of hostile. This thing is pretty hostile. There we go, I got away. So we'll see what we find here. First Pokemon I find that's not a Fletchling or a Caterpie will be the one I catch. So here it is. It is a Azurill, which is awesome. So here's the thing about Azurill. Azurill is a water fairy type Pokemon. Actually, it's normal right now, but it evolves into a water fairy type Pokemon in Meryl. And if it has huge power, it is going to be a monster on this team. If it does not have huge power, it's going to be absolutely useless. So if you guys have any suggestions for nicknames, throw them in the chat right now, and hopefully I don't kill this thing and I'm able to catch it. It's a female, so throw the nicknames in the chat if you have any suggestions. And I will name it soon enough, as long as I do catch it. If I don't catch it, then I can't catch a Pokemon on this route. So I'm probably going to play it safe here and actually throw a Pokeball right about now. I don't think a crit would kill, but we'll just try to catch it right now and see what happens. And hopefully I'll catch this guy right off the bat here. If not, we're going to have to weaken it a little bit more. So I don't think its catch rate is too high, but it actually does break out of the Pokeball. So we're going to find out here. We're going to hit it one more time with a tackle. That should bring it down pretty close to red. And it was actually a crit, and it almost took it out, but it didn't. So crits this generation were actually modified from 2 times. Oh my god, I just hit run. Oh. What's up, hi there? Thanks for checking out the stream. Dude, I actually just ran from the Azurill. Oh, that was so dumb. Well, I meant to hit Pokeball and I hit run, because I'm a moron. Oh, that was stupid. Alright. Well, so the way it works is if you kill or anything like that on the route, you don't get to catch them, so I'm not going to have an Azurill. which is quite unfortunate because I actually really wanted one. But we'll get rid of that second fletchling that I had. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. That was so stupid. The problem is I'm like playing with my DS on my desk, so I can't really see the buttons, and I just kind of reach down. But all right, so let's deposit this fletchling, the second one, this one right here, and we're gonna release it. Let's release it. Let me make sure I'm releasing the right one. I am. All right, so now we have 3 guys. After I released the Azurill I was supposed to catch, which is stupidity right there. But let's heal up. And we got some trainers to face, so we'll take on these trainers. I can't believe I just did that. That was really dumb. What are you gonna do? And let's see. I don't think those guys tell me anything special. I don't think he tells me anything special anyway, so let's just go. We'll go face the trainers I just walked by on the pass route. And unfortunately not catch anything on this route because I killed the Azurill, which would have been awesome to have. So, oops. Rookie mistake. So we'll take on this little girl right here. She's got a Pikachu, but I think my Caterpie is going to be in... I don't know if I did. Let me check. It didn't show up on the stream, the donation. I might have to double check. I did get your donation on my I'm Raising, but it didn't show up on the stream. I'm not sure why. I might have to kind of tweak that. Sorry about that, Rusher. But thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. I don't know why it didn't work. It should work. Maybe I have to have the thing open. Latest donor. Let me open this up and see if... Oh, there we go. I have to have this program open. I didn't realize that. So there we go. We got a donation from Russia on the screen. Thank you so much, man, for donating the $2. I really appreciate it. Super helpful, man. Any amount helps. Like I said, I'm trying to raise money to buy a capture card for 3DS, and ultimately that'll help me. Yeah, I didn't realize I'd have it open, but now it should show up on screen. So thank you, Rusher, for donating, man. I really appreciate it. And I killed this Pikachu, and that's actually going to give me some serious experience points for this Caterpie. It might actually bump me up pretty close to a Metapod pretty soon here. So I'm gonna get to level 6 and put me in a good spot. Yeah, I wish I was saving for Taco Bell, guys. I am saving for the capture card to make the stream a little bit higher quality. And I'm gonna use my paralyzed heal on Owen to get him. Hi there. I'm actually at that brings me up to $17 so far. And I just started today, so $17 in one day, not too bad. My goal is over the next few weeks to try to gain these donations and get into a spot where by the end of August I could probably buy this or come pretty close, but I know that's quite the stretch because I don't really have the hugest following on Twitch or YouTube or anything like that. But I'm optimistic, so, and I know you guys are really awesome. So like I said, any contribution helps. So looks like I'm gonna take out this Caterpie without any issues, and we'll get pretty close to getting a Metapod here. I don't know if I'm going to be there just yet. Nah, I got a ways to go. So there's an Azurill, which I should have caught. I'm actually going to... Yeah, we'll switch out. We'll get some experience for my little fletchling here. Thanks, man. Hi there. I appreciate that. Like I said, anything helps. If you haven't, guys, yet, definitely follow the stream. I'm going to hit this thing with a tackle, and I should take it out one more tackle, so looks like we're in pretty good shape here. I do want to get to a Metapod, and then I'm probably going to try to catch one more Pokemon on the next route, and then end the stream right there. And the next time when we're back, probably tomorrow night, we will actually be looking to take on the first gym. So, nice little win right there. And that's going to be that. So, let's go. We got, so I took out the first 2 trainers that were on the beginning of this route. Kind of bummed I didn't get that Azurill, but still mulling over it. We'll take out this little girl here. Let me just move the screen a little bit. If you guys could just keep up the tweets on the stream. Trying to get some more people in here. Let's see what we got. Cool. So we got a Bidoof. I'm actually curious. I want to click this here. I'll just hit this Bidoof with a tackle. It's probably going to do some damage to me. Actually, I'll deal with that later. How much did it do to me? Ooh, a lot. A lot. It did a lot to me. I got to switch. I would lose my Owen if I stayed in. I'm going to make the switch into my boy Froakie, my boy Mills. And hopefully take out this Bidoof without a problem. Bidoof is actually kind of a threat, let's be honest here. Thing is, anything that's normal type that has tackle early game is going to be kind of threatening. Strictly because it's a base 50 attack coming off stab, so it does a lot more than some other attacks would. So let's hit him with a quick attack. Just to mix things up. It looks like he'll die in one more hit, so it's going to hit me with a tackle. It's going to do a good amount, but I'm still in a good spot here to take him out. So let's hit him with that quick attack and be done with that. So I think there's only one more train on this route that we have to take. And that's going to put me in a good spot to... Yo, Russia, thanks for checking out the stream, man. I will catch you later. Hopefully I catch you another time. Really appreciate it, man. Keep grinding, bro. So we're going to get this Pokeball here. I'm actually going to... let's see what I want to do here. I think this trainer has like a few Burmy or something like that. So let's just switch into this guy. There you go. That's my boy Fate right there. You know what, Fate? This is like not even an issue. We gotta hit you with that mod status, bro. Thank you so much, man, for all your support in the stream. So let's see what we got here. We got a wild. Oh, he's got the monkeys. I didn't know he had the monkeys. I thought he had the something else. All right, so they're only level 3. Should be easy pickings for my boy Fletchling Tori here. Yeah, definitely hate her. Anything normal type, man. Anything normal type. So he's gonna send out Pansear. I'm just gonna take out all 3 of these guys with this one poke right here. Make it easy. They shouldn't really be able to do anything. It should be, yeah, doing some big damage. So that normal stab is actually really big in the initial game. Tackle plus stab, it's dealing I think like 75 damage, man. So 75 base power, which is a lot early game. You're gonna notice a big difference facing early pokes with it. So big level there, and they're gonna send out Panpour. So I should be able to take this out easy. Same thing. Might even be one tackle if I get lucky. Nah, it didn't come close. Got a little bit better defense. So, and I hit it one more time. Right there. That'll finish it off. Not a problem. So we take out the 3. And let me just lean over. I'm not even close to another level. But let's go catch one more Pokemon and then wrap this up. Fate, enjoy your soda, man. Let's go heal up here. Then we're going to head to the next route and we will catch our 4th Pokemon since I totally messed up on that Zero, which I am still upset about. So if you guys don't know and you're just tuning in, a Nuzlocke run, as posted in the chat, it's a type of Pokemon playthrough where you catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each route, unless it's a duplicate of what you already have, which is a new rule I kind of created halfway through, and you nickname all your Pokemon, which is something I already messed up onto. So this is a trainer school. Maybe we'll go into this next game or next episode. For the time being, I just want to catch the next Pokemon. So this route, the Turner Way, is where we're going to catch our next Pokemon. I'm actually going to send out Owen here and try to evolve him to make things a little bit more interesting here before we go into our next episode. And then, like I said, I will catch the first Pokemon I find on this route. It's actually some really, really cool Pokemon on this route. You got Litleo, you have a Farfetch'd, Psyduck as well, as we see that I'm about to face. So lots of cool Pokemon that I have the potential to catch right off the bat here. So we'll hit it with a tackle. It's going to use Scratch. It's actually faster than me. It does 4 damage, so that's not too bad. Let's see how much I do. Not much more. So actually I'm going to switch out to save time, and I'll switch to Mills and just try to take this thing out with some quick attacks. 'Cause I'm probably going to be doing more damage with Froakie than I will be with Caterpie. Caterpie's not very strong until it evolves into a Butterfree, so I'm hoping to do that before I get to the first gym, because it's going to be important to have my guys all strong. Because like I said, if the other part of the Nuzlocke is if at any point your Pokemon faint, you actually you can't use them. You got to release them. So with a quick attack, that's actually going to bring him down to the red, and he will be taken out on the next hit. So a couple things too. I'm playing on set style instead of switch style. Actually, Psyduck is pure water type. It's not actually psychic type. And Golduck is also pure water type. So it's kind of a misconception. People think that Psyduck is actually psychic type, but as far as I know, it is not. So we're going to jump up to level 10 with my Mills here. And it's going to get the move Lick. Lick isn't a very good move, but I'm actually going to teach it to my Froakie and get rid of Pound. Because I have Quick Attack, which actually has speed priority. Fate actually has most. It's got a lot of Pokemon from all the generations, but it doesn't have all of them. So, and Owen grew to level 7, which is awesome. So briefly here, it is going to evolve. I'm actually going to keep out Mills, and I'm just going to finish off this Litleo with a bubble. It should only take like 2 bubbles. So let's edit this guy. That's the wrong one. 3. Let's add. And that's not what I wanted. Metapod. And we will hit it with a bubble again and take out the Litleo. Yeah, it learns Confusion. I think it also learns Psychic at some point, but it is not actually Psychic type. So we're going to take out the Litleo, and that's going to give me a lot of experience for my Mills. And we should see the evolution taking place right about now for this beautiful Caterpie. Owen is evolving into a Metapod, which happens at level 7. And at level 10, if he doesn't die, he will become a Butterfree, which is awesome. So, you guys get to watch. Excuse me, you get to watch the evolution happen right now, live on screen. And there is our Metapod. And as you see, I've replaced the image and put a Metapod down there. And let me just move it ever so slightly. And now we got our little Metapod there. And it learns Harden. So, first evolution of the game is Caterpie into Metapod, which is awesome. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Butterfree. It's pretty good too. So, here we go. We're going to catch our first Pokemon on this route. I'm actually going to stick with using... we'll use Owen to lead off here to catch this guy. And see what we run into. So, first Pokemon I see, I will catch. Hopefully I don't run away from it like I did that Azurill. And it's actually a Farfetch'd, which is pretty cool. Farfetch'd is a terrible Pokemon. It's absolutely dreadful. It's kind of useless. But I'm actually going to name it Fate, after my boy Fate, who's in the chat right now. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I'm actually going to switch out and go into Tori here, because Tori's going to resist the Fury Cutter, which is actually going to do a lot of damage. So Fury Cutter doubles each time. And this actually could be bad. I might... Oh, he used Leer. So, and Big Pecs actually resist that, so that's good. So I'm going to use Quick Attack. It's going to do a decent amount. Put me in a position to come close to catching it, but I'm going to use Fury Attack. It shouldn't really do too much. It only does 3 damage. Oh, Fury Attack. I thought he used Fury Cutter. Wow, that did a lot. It's still doing a lot. Wow. Alright, let's, we're going to have to use a potion here. HVP potion. I don't want to risk losing him already, so hopefully he doesn't use that again. He uses Sand Attacks, that's fine. I'm actually going to use Growl here. The reason why is I just want to lower his attack. I don't want to chance him like knocking out one of my guys right now, so that should help a little bit. And we'll just use Quick Attack here. And hopefully bring him down to a decent amount. So he's a little bit, I don't want to chance hitting him again, because I might actually knock him out. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage to me. He's getting lucky with these hits. So that's doing 3 each time. So if he actually gets 5 hits, he'll knock me out. So I'm just going to use a potion really quick. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use a potion. Make sure, because I can always buy more potions. I just don't want to lose him. Just gonna use Fury Attack. If he gets only 2 hits, then I'll stay here. If he gets more than that, I'll have to kind of. Yeah, he's gonna get more. All right, let's use Growl. I'll use Growl really quick. Lowers attack a little bit more, and he's gonna use Leer, which isn't gonna do anything. So I feel comfortable in throwing a Pokeball here, and hopefully catching this Farfetch'd. Got my fingers crossed. So hopefully I catch this guy real quick. And, I don't know, I think his catch rate's, yeah, he's gonna, yeah, there is an Elite Four still. So he uses Fury Attack. It only does 1 damage this time. So it looks like I'm in a good spot there. I'm going to throw another Pokeball at it and hopefully catch it this time. If not, I might have to weaken him a little bit more. So that's one shake, that's two shakes. And he breaks out again. This Farfetch'd does not want to be caught right now. He's going to do 1 damage, 2 damage. He's going to do a lot, actually. Wow. Alright. I hate to be kind of lame, but I'm going to use another potion here just to be safe. Because crits will actually, they ignore stat changes, so I don't want to take any chances here. That's fine, you can use Sand Attack. But I am going to throw a Pokeball here and hopefully catch it this time. We got 5 left after this, so we have a little bit of leeway here, and I can always buy more. I'm probably going to buy more anyway. But that's the thing with the Nuzlocke. If I knock it out, then I can't catch anything this route. And each Pokemon is super, super valuable. Finally caught it. Like I said, I'm going to name it Fate. And we'll find out its stats, and then that is going to be it for this episode. Actually going to go to level 9 here, which is cool. And maybe I'll learn a move. No, he doesn't learn any move, but Owen goes to level 8, so he's 1 step closer to becoming a Butterfree. So we got this Farfetch'd here, and let's name it. Like I said, I was going to name it Fate after... It's your boy Fate, who's in my chat right now. So let's do that. Now, Farfetch'd actually has an item called Stick. And if this happens to be holding it, I'm going to be very excited, because I think there's only a 5% chance of that happening. But let's take a look at his stats. He doesn't actually have the Stick, which is kind of unfortunate, but... We got Sand Attack, Leer, Fury Cutter, and Fury Attack. And it is actually a Brave nature, so that's minus speed plus attack. So that's actually a pretty decent nature for Farfetch'd. Having the plus attack could be useful. And yeah, so not too bad. So that's a good start, guys. So let's just kind of review real quick. We got my boy Owen, who is a Metapod. We got my boy Froakie, who is actually, let me do this here. Let's adjust this ever so slightly so you guys can kind of see that screen. So we got our boy Froakie. We got our boy Furiatori. Got my boy Fate, the Farfetch'd. And we have Owen, the Metapod. Let me just adjust the stream to include the, we're going to add Pokemon number 4. And let's add Farfetch'd in here. There he is. It's at Farfetch'd. You see him show up at the top of the screen. Let's drag him down. He will be our 4th Pokemon now. Fate the Farfetch'd. Not too bad. Looking beautiful as ever. So that is going to be it, guys. Yo, Freedom Santino, thank you for checking out the stream. But I'm going to wrap it up here. We are approaching the hour mark in just a moment. So let's hit save, and that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for checking out my part 1 of Pokemon X Nuzlocke here on aDrive. Twitch.tv/ADR1B3. If you guys last minute donations are super awesome. Yeah, Santino, man, I'm wrapping it up right now, but I will be back on probably tomorrow night. So let me just double save just to make sure I actually see it, because I think I did, but always better to be safe. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you again so much for checking out my stream. I'm just going to throw the donate link right one more time in the chat so you guys can do that if you're feeling it. Like I said, I'm saving up to get a capture card for more Pokemon content so you guys don't have to see a webcam. You actually see like the real deal. And definitely follow the stream if you haven't already. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys later. I am aDrive. Peace.